Again, the number 888-825-5225. Well, in USA Today, there is a graph that says, can you change, it was a poll, obviously, that was taken, a survey, can you change the financial habits of a significant other? An age-old question, can you fix your spouse? Answer, no. Sharon has tried for 30 years. She can't fix me. It's beyond reach. Can you change the financial habits of a significant other? It's really a poorly worded question, guys. 29% answered yes, 19% answered no, 42% said maybe, 10% never know. I don't know. I don't have any idea. Why did you answer the question? It's just crazy. Well, I can help you with this. You don't need a graph in USA Today. You cannot change other people. Ta-da! There it is. That's why you come to the Dave Ramsey Show. Insight like that. You cannot change other people. You can give them information. You can give them inspiration. You can create a climate that lends itself towards change. But at the end of the day, they have to choose to change. And you will spend a lot of your emotional energy, and you will be exhausted and fatigued most of your life if you spend your life trying to change other people. It doesn't work. How can I fix my spouse? You can't. You can create an environment where they want to be fixed. You can give them information that, helps them see things in a new light. You can bring motivation into the, discussion. I'm not going to live with you lying to me about money. I'm not going to live with you lying to me, period. And so I'm not going to live with you if you keep this up. See, that's motivation. But then they have to still choose to change. I'm often teaching leadership in business situation, and where we're, teaching people out of the entree leadership material, and doing a question answer. It's always comes up, Dave, how do you motivate people? How do you motivate people in business? You don't. You hire motivated people. If you hire a donkey and you put him in the Kentucky Derby, he's still a donkey. He's not going to win. He's going to make a fool of you, himself, make everybody else frustrated. And so you got to hire thoroughbreds. You can't motivate people. You have to hire motivated people. I had one guy come years ago working for me. He said, Dave, I'm burnt out. And I said, dude, that's impossible. You were never on fire. You couldn't be burnt out. So you have to hire people that are already motivated. Now, and for that matter, here's an idea. I guess it's just kind of a Ramsey thing. The Ramsey coat of arms actually, the Latin on it says pray and work. Apparently that's our family motto, pray and work. And so I guess it's just in my blood or my DNA or whatever, where I believe in working. And so, when I was raising some teenagers around our house, and I've got my two ladies, my two girls that are at home, and for that matter, my son, and we're teaching them how to select their future mate. Why don't you do that almost like you're hiring an employee? If you're gonna date somebody that you're gonna marry, maybe you don't want to date lazy Bob, who sits on his butt all day. Maybe you want to date motivated Mike. I don't know. Maybe you want somebody whose dad and mom taught them that work is a verb. It's not a management theory. And then you don't have to try to motivate lazy Bob. Instead, you got motivated Mike, and, you just got to be on his team then, or her team then. So, maybe how you select that, maybe that's part of, I'm in love. Yeah, but he's lazy. You're not going to be in love after a while, because you're going to get tired of not being able to eat, not being able to pay the light bill because Bob won't work. And so can you change the financial habits of a significant other? The best thing to do is select carefully your spouse, just like you would when you're hiring people. And I don't mean just like, but you ought to at least look at their character qualities, not just what sunglasses they wear. Maybe you ought to think about whether they have integrity and work ethic and those kinds of things. And then when you get into the marriage, then you got something to work with, you know. The couples that call in here that are debt-free, I would say 90% of them, when I ask them what the number one key to becoming debt-free and getting control with their money for the first time in their lives, about 90% of them say working together, learning to work together, being on the same page, being on the same team. And that, you know, so unity, cooperation, communication are not only key to a good marriage, they're the key to being able to win with money. Because if you're dragging lazy Bob along like a ball and chain on your leg while you're trying to go win in this world, it's hard to run with ankle weights on named Bob. You know, whoever Bob is out there, poor Bob. I just completely labeled Bob. I'm not mad at people named Bob. Don't send me hate mail, Bob, okay? But the point is, you gotta be on the same team to win. And dragging people along against their will, or quote unquote motivating them. I mean, it does sadly end a lot of marriages, and so the ultimate, I guess, motivation could be that it comes down to an ultimatum. We're going to get on the same page, and you're not going to lie to me about money anymore. And by the way, you're going to get a job. Or we're going to come to a close in this chapter of our life called marriage. And I'm not recommending you divorce somebody. I'm just saying that's what ends up happening. Number one cause of divorce in North America today, money fights and money problems. Because you can't get on the same page. You won't get on the same page because one of you is unwilling to make those choices to win. And the other one is being driven crazy by your ineptitude. And that's what's going on. So can you change the financial habits of a significant other? No, you can't change anybody. But you can create an environment where they want to change. You can put out information that causes people to want to change. And you can select more carefully so that you don't have to worry about this. I hate to think that my wife thought that she had to drive me with a whip to cause us to go win. Instead, I would rather her be skiing in my wake. Hello. This is the Dave Ramsey Show.